My name is Ryan Sturton, I'm head coach at Team 9 to 5 and I'm here to take on Hyrox Stockholm. Team 9 to 5 came to be through a couple of evolutions of my first business, Ryan Sturton Personal Training, as I think every personal trainer starts off as. It then evolved into something that wasn't necessarily about me, it was more about who I was trying to coach, and that then came the 9 to 5 athlete. I want to be able to help people operate like athletes while working a 9 to 5. The people that I work with, it's not necessarily about who they are, it's about who they want to be. There's anywhere from like 14-year-old young athlete who's a footballer all the way up to like 67-year-old hip replacement. Shout out to Helen, who I've worked with since I started this whole thing. So I became a dad 5 and a bit months ago. It's been challenging, it's been difficult, but I must admit, nowhere near as challenging as what I thought it was going to be. And I have to give a lot of credit to my partner Ellie, who allows me to still do the things that I need to do and gives me that space and time and sleep as well to actually still be able to run this business. I feel as though, although I have my own business and I've got a baby and I've got all these other different commitments, I can still operate and live with the standards of an athlete, and that's what I want to try and give every single one of the people that jump onto Team 9 to 5. I decided to take 10 of my clients out to Sweden to take on Hyrox Stockholm. Never been to Sweden, never been to Stockholm, and I thought, let's just put a message into the group chat, see if anyone else is keen for this.
So I'm Lewis, I'm 26 and I'm a self-employed painter and decorator.
My name's Jed Finlay, I'm from Blairgowrie, I work for Sky.
My name's Angus Watson, I'm from Forfar and I'm in the renewables sector.
So I'm Kerr Mitchell from Forfar and yeah, I just work offshore.
Rory Crichton, 35 years old, live in Edinburgh.
My doubles partner for the weekend is Rory Crichton, aka Mr. Team 9 to 5.
When I first kind of joined, I was up at like 5 o'clock, cracking out a 30k run, and then people were seeing that, and I think they were just like, fuck, like, I've not seen that before in this group. And then we had the live event, I was voted Mr. 9 to 5.
A fact for you right now, he's done 829 sessions since he joined Team 9 to 5 and he has not missed one.
Nah. Never missed a single session, can't happen.
He has run ultramarathons, marathons, he's done several Hyrox. I picked Rory because it put the fear into me. He's quite the partner. He's going to push me to my limits, I know he will. So what is Hyrox? It was probably one of the best ideas the fitness industry has ever had. Essentially, what you're getting yourself in for is 8 kilometers of running, 1k intervals, with an exercise in between each of those 1k intervals. They consist of ski erg, sled push, sled pull, burpee broad jumps, rowing machine, farmer's walk, walking lunges, and wall balls. You're essentially within your anaerobic threshold throughout the whole duration of Hyrox. So it's a high heart rate, and it's about how comfortable you can sit within that 170, 180 beats per minute without going into what you would describe as the red zone. When you're in the red zone, you're burning up, you're struggling to get your breath back, everything is just on fire. You want to avoid that. So the mission of the training is to get you comfortable at that place.
At the start of the year, I'm in pretty good nick, I was like,
You've done that 45-minute.
Friday morning, one day out from Hyrox, just doing a bit of movement, a bit of stretching. The type of athletes that do well at Hyrox, you've got the runner who's not so experienced with strength training, and then you've got bodybuilder, powerlifter that then comes in and improves their running. So if you can improve that other quality, you might be pretty handy at Hyrox.
A lot of marathons, half marathons. Running has always been my strongest point. I've always had 5 sessions programmed in. Most of it is strength, then mixed in. We'll do some Hyrox based exercises.
My training, I went hard. I don't know, I missed a session, so it says a lot. When you're with like the Jed, Rory and Ryan, like they set such high standards, and if you're slipping, you see them not slipping, you know? But it's good, it takes everyone with them, you know what I mean?
I'm really enjoying Hyrox just now. Got myself in a position where I'm stronger than at the start of the year. I've put more weight on, probably just as fast, so it's exciting for tomorrow.
Long story short, it's all about how comfortable you can be at just sucking up the pain.
The main aim is obviously to get a PB, which is under 15 minutes roughly. I do believe tomorrow is going to happen. It's going to happen. I keep saying it, so
So we're gonna aim for a sub 70 minute. We're like sub-hour, no chance. So we thought, right, let's go sub 70 and then see how we go on.
Me and Jed are going for a sub 70 tomorrow, so I'm pretty confident we'll see.
The difference between doubles and solo, you're only as fast as your slowest runner at the end of the day when you're doing doubles. So if your partner is a minute slower than you, you're going to be running a minute slower. There's a time penalty involved in you being too far away from your partner, so you need to stay close.
We don't want to drop it, like we don't want to let each other down. He literally wants to push himself to like the fucking limits.
I think a doubles is more intense because you can't let your partner down. Don't want to let Jed down, so can't stop.
There's strategy, there's team play involved in terms of you go, I go. In the grand scheme of things, it can make it easier, but it's also, you end up going faster.
Obviously my running game is a lot stronger than Ryan's, which he's addressed. He'll be better on the sled push and pull. He's a lot stronger than me. But he's ready, like I can feel it. I've done such a big block of training. I don't want that to go down the pan just tomorrow.
So how do you think you'll feel 5 minutes before kick-off on the start line tomorrow morning?
Oh, it's the same every time. The heart rate will be pumping, but it's just the excitement, I think, more than anything else.
Oh, I'm going to be nervous, like I'm going to be nervous. It'll probably take me a couple of runs to just settle myself down.
Sweaty palms, probably like just now. Like absolutely buzzing, but just try and rein it in a bit. Don't get too carried away.
I'll be absolutely pooping myself, but there's no better feeling like it. I'm pretty pumped.
Plays on your mind when you're watching other people. You're better just going in, checking in, warm up, and go.
Feel at ease. I feel ready to go. I feel like I've left no stone left unturned.
I think the worst bit's waiting to start, so that's when the heart rate starts pumping.
It's nice and easy out the start box because it's going to be a fair old slog.
I don't take anything for granted anymore. I try and do the best for my health and my mind. Just push my absolute limit. But when I get over the finish line, know that I've not left anything in the tank.
I am confident in going to this. Like, confidence is good. Like, you've got to believe in what you're actually doing and what you're saying, what you've trained for.
I feel good in my training, therefore I think that allows me to relax a little bit more, but ask me tomorrow at 10:30, I might be thinking a little bit differently. Rory is a stronger runner than me. Arguably I'm stronger than him, but we've been able to kind of go in this opposite direction and meet each other in the middle.
We've done one simulation together. It went really well, 57 minutes. It's not really a physical game anymore for me, it's mental.
It's all about pushing your body to its physical limits.
It's about just doing what you've said you're going to do.
This is the part in Hyrox where you're deep in the pain cave. The adrenaline's pumping through your body at this point. You find an extra gear and you push through.
Buzzing. I think I'll be relieved because I know how much training I've put in. This has probably been the biggest block I've ever done training wise.
Let's fucking keep him straight and narrow. He's done amazing. Buzzing. Unreal. Hard. Yeah. Very hard. I don't really have many words to say right now because I can't think properly, but really proud of that. I don't even know what the time was. It was 56 minutes something. We're dead chuffed with.
That's me away to pick up the flags from Jerry at AFIT in Glasgow. He kindly picked them up after the race on Sunday, so yeah, very excited to get my hands on them.
Sometimes I do need to stop and actually think that like 12 people have followed you out to Stockholm under Team 95. You've all got the hoodies on. Like, that's something you could have only really dreamt about happening when you first opened that laptop on day one of creating the business.